8:06.
Nope. I was kidding.
Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Yeah. No, you don't. Hey, Haley, you don't give out your cell phone number when you have a big, huge show like this.
Oh, okay.
You don't. You don't want people having that.
Oh, okay. Are we recording?
Whenever you're ready,
Okay.
H.
Welcome back to Haley's Week on the News. Please love, like, and subscribe and comment.
It's been a while, Haley. It's been a while since we've been in the garage. It's been a while since we've had just a regular show. Holiday season, a minor thing like West Texas A&M winning the national championship in volleyball, thanks to you. I feel like it's been a long time since we just had a regular, non-themed show. How
Yeah.
does it feel to be back in the garage?
It was nice to be back in the garage.
Yeah. Um, excuse me. Yeah, and we've had. I'm a little worried for late January, February, and early March because of how warm it's actually been. We've had a couple of days of cold. We had that polar blast or whatever they call it right before. Is it right before Christmas? Yeah, right before Christmas. Since then, it's been in the 40s and 50s. So I'm a little worried what late winter, early spring is going to hold for us. What do you think?
I like the 40s and 50s, but I prefer like 80s, 90s, 70s, somewhere around there.
Ugh.
When it's a little bit warm, but not too warm.
Ugh. No. Live it up. Live it up. This is my time of year. Now, so we have some additions you'll notice behind us, right? Um, right here. I get distracted very easily. And all of you know, if you've seen our show before, all of you know that I once a week go to Hamlet Elementary and play golf with kids. Um, I could say I teach them golf, but that's not really the purpose, and I'm not a great teacher. We just learn the game and we have fun. Well, because of the cold weather, or because of wind, sometimes rain, rarely rain. One time we've had to stay inside because of rain. Um, I needed something to do with them that was golf related, also indoors. And so I made a golf board game for us to play, and that's what you're seeing here. There's something else. While Monica and I were cleaning out the garage last night, since we haven't had a show in here in a while, Christmas transition, like um, garage was full. Okay, so we spent some time last night cleaning it out, and we came across these gems that we have to hang up somewhere. Because every year, the WT volleyball team prints out posters and then they spend one weekend signing them for kids and Haley. Um, so we have two of them thanks to Ella and Weston. So maybe we'll hang them up somewhere. But we do need to add a little bit more than just golf behind us because while Haley enjoys golf, it's not her favorite thing.
No, it's not.
It should be.
No, it should not be my favorite thing.
Eh, you know, what are you going to do? So you may see some changes to our backdrop as, as the show goes on. What are your thoughts about that?
It's nice to have some change. I think it'll be really cool to have those thingies hang up somewhere, the posters.
Yeah. Are you cold?
Not really.
Oh, just making sure.
A little, but I'm good.
I can turn that heater to where
Yeah.
Monica.
She might be in the shower, but I'm good. We're filming.
No, I did not want to do this. We're back. We have the heat situated. Now I'm going to be sweating and frying, but that's okay. What are you going to do? We film in a garage.
Yes.
Just kind of part of
Exactly.
it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So today's show is pretty cool. First show of the year. I don't know how everybody else feels, but I like the beginning of the year. My favorite weekend is New Year's Eve and New Year's Day because of college football, as we talked about on the last show. Our special panel, and you'll want to check that out, trust me. Um, and it's weird because it seems like my favorite time of year is the very beginning of the year
Because of football.
because of football. Yes. Now, I have other peaks throughout, like March Madness.
Yes. Which will
Love March Madness.
which will be here by the time you know it.
Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, so there's just things throughout the year, but I really like the beginning of the year. I like new things. And I I like when we have a very clear time where we have a transition like that, right? And 2022 was really good to us. Um, it was, it had its ups and downs, just like any year. But overall, uh, because of some choices that we made, we were able to start something really cool, right?
Right.
Yeah, towards the end. So uh, it's hard for me to sit and look at 2022 and say, man, that was a tough year. When especially in the last piece of that, we got to do some really cool things. We got a lot of things started. Hamlet being one of them, the show being another. Um, and it's just a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to be able to do things, start new things, learn how to do them. That's what I love the most. That's why I get into different hobbies like golf, and club collecting, because there's just a lot to learn, and you can learn how to restore them and bring them back to a playable condition, which is what I do. So I like the new year. I love it. Now, we'll get into New Year's resolutions here in a minute, but I wanted to set all of that up to say that we have a major announcement. And I'm so excited for this. Do you know what it is, Haley?
No,
Oh,
I don't remember.
well, it must not have been that great. It's a huge announcement for me, though. And the show. Nope. Haley's Weekly News is in the process of building a website, and it will launch on Tuesday, March 7th. Okay. Tuesday, March 7th. Don't worry, you won't forget because we'll tell you every week and we'll start sending out posts to remind you. Now, Haley's Weekly News .com is a very exciting project because it will give us a chance to put all of our content in one place, right?
Then you don't have to go to YouTube every time.
No, you won't have to go to YouTube necessarily. The videos on the website will point you to YouTube, but um you won't have to be checking Facebook. You won't have to be doing any of that. So we wanted something to we wanted to build something that would help us achieve our mission in a better way, more effective and efficient way. And a website's going to allow us to do that. My strong point isn't necessarily talking. I enjoy it. I do it. But I'm a better writer. And so a website's going to allow us to have a weekly article. We're going to have a ton of written content. There'll be some things that I've written in the past that I didn't necessarily have a place to put them, and now we do. And so there will be some things you may not have seen before, but that I've written, and then we'll have something weekly for um, for new things that are going on. Now the other piece, and I'm really excited about this. Um, I I don't feel like we always get the opportunity to really know what we're good at. You okay?
Yeah,
What's wrong?
just had you on for a second.
Already boring you.
No, you're not.
Hmm. I began to realize that one of the things that I've been truly blessed with because of opportunities and because of what I've done career wise, um, I love information and I love processing it and putting it in a place for other people to be able to read it and understand it. I love taking complicated and making it simple, mainly because we overcomplicate everything instead of, just looking at the simplest solution. Um, so that's one of the things that I love doing the most. And in the past, I've been able to put together networks of resources for adults with special needs and in the child welfare community. So I want to take that, especially the work we did with the Burkhart Center, and I want to blow it up. I want to make it big. So it's going to Haley'sWeeklyNews.com is going to have a tab of resources, and they're going to be organized by state. Now, is every state going to be listed with every resource by March 7th? No. This is where we need your help. Okay. Now, Haley and I uh, love to travel, but we can't travel and spend a ton of time in every state. That would be cool if we could, though.
Yeah, like I've been to Peru.
Yeah, you have. Thanks for rubbing it in.
Not, it was not my idea. I was just saying that because it's a different country.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to do some cool work in Peru. It's awesome.
I don't remember where else I've been.
You've been a ton of places. So, uh, we need your help. If you have a resource or if you have a program in your state, if you're not from Texas, that your family uses, that your family knows about, please let us know because we want this to be interactive. We want to make sure that we have information for families with kids with special needs that is relevant, that is useful. Um, and we're going to have a place for things we wish we knew, right? Things we wish we knew when Haley was 5. Um, I think that's really important. I think that's really important. The other place that we're going to have, the other page, is going to be we haven't decided on the name yet, but we want to create a place where people can go to the website and find information on where are the best places to go if you have a child with special needs. I think that's awesome.
I think that's really, 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 really awesome.
So we're going to start with Amarillo first and build out from there. Why? Because we live in Amarillo. Well, Haley lives in Canyon, but she spends all of her time in Amarillo. Okay. So we're going to start with here, regional, and then we're going to build out from there. Okay.
Okay.
What we want is we want a parent to come on our site and have all of the tools, or at least the information to get the tools that they need to have hope. This entire show is built on hope. The website is built on hope, and we want to spread that because Haley is a beacon of hope, and we want to get her in as many places as we can. And we think Haley'sWeeklyNews.com is going to do that. So we're really excited about that. We're working pretty hard to get that up and running with a launch date of March 7th. That's pretty cool.
I think that's really cool. Maybe we'll get stuff from different countries.
That'd be cool too.
Like people from different countries, like different languages, stuff like that.
Yep. Yep. It's going to be pretty awesome. You have a lot of work to do, Haley.
I know. So do you.
Yep. So, new year, not new us, but new information,
Yes.
new things. I think you should make a t-shirt, Haley, that we could sell on the side. And it's just your face.
Okay.
You don't seem sold on that.
Not really.
Why?
But if that helps.
Do you think anybody would buy that?
I don't know if anybody would buy that or not. Except people from church, maybe.
Yeah, I think people from church would. Just to give you a hard time with it.
But people from different countries, I'm not for sure.
Yeah. Okay. You good
Yeah.
with that? The other thing, we're going to be introducing new things into the show as we go forward, and we've told you that every week's a trial. But our community tour is going to kick back up. First place we're going to go to as soon as we set the date is Turn Center. Okay.
Okay.
I've been talking to them to get something set up there, and then we'll go from there. To, if you would like for us to come do a show at your organization and have Haley interview a person of your choosing, please contact us through Facebook, or my contact information is also in the about page of our YouTube channel. Okay, so that's the best way to get us right now. Another reason the website's going to be so awesome is it's going to really streamline that communication, because we'll have a big contact page. I'm going to give everyone your cell phone number.
Okay. 806.
Nope. I was kidding.
Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Yeah. No, you don't. Hey, Haley, you don't give out your cell phone number when you have a big, huge show like this.
Oh, okay.
You don't want people having that.
Oh, okay. But you're the one that asked.
Yeah, I was kidding. I was very obviously kidding.
Okay, okay. I won't do that again, kidder.
Other thing, one last thing, we also would like to do community announcements. Okay, so if your organization is hosting an event, you want people to know about it, or you just have something in general going on that you'd like people to be aware of, let us know, and we will make it in the next show. We record on Wednesday mornings, so if you want it on the show, please have it to us before Wednesday at 11. Wednesdays at 11, that's our cutoff point. Okay.
Okay.
All right. We are a community show. We love where we live. We can't, neither of us would probably ever move at this point, unless I put you, you know.
Sorry, my phone fall asleep.
Oh, come on.
I have to open it.
New phone, rub it in. Got such a cool new phone. Don't even know how to work it.
I just got it yesterday.
Sounds like an excuse.
So I'm still trying to figure it out.
Fair enough. Fair enough. A lot of new things. A lot of new things. I have to shout out. You may have noticed if you watched our New Year's show, my t-shirt hoodie. I love t-shirt hoodies. I wear them every day. My collection got one more addition. Driving Range Heroes. You know what Driving Range Heroes is, Haley?
No, I do not.
Well, let me tell you. I got connected to a guy, the Driving Range Hero, 2 years ago, towards the end of the pandemic. I just started collecting clubs. Love it. Love riding. He was looking for a rider for vintage stuff. I was like, hey, I'm just starting, but I love riding and I think this would be fun. So we got connected. We've become really good friends over the 2 years. I've been slacking in the riding department for Driving Range Heroes, but I've picked it back up. And so, yeah. So Bill Bush is his name. The Driving Range Hero is what he likes to be referred to as. I get something in the mail last week, and it is this awesome t-shirt hoodie. And I got a black hat with the same logo.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's so cool. Really like the black hat too. It's just awesome. So thanks, Bill. But yeah, so now I can wear a t-shirt hoodie, uh, a new one, 3 days a week, 4 days a week, 4 days a week. Okay, I'm up to four. Haley's obviously bored. She does not care about range heroes.
I do.
I mean, I'm interested in things you do, Haley.
I know.
Every now and then, if I, say something I'm interested in, you can't be yawning.
So
I mean, I guess you can. Your show. I'm just here.
he is just the brother.
Just the brother. Uh, all right. That's it for announcements. We have a great show, a little shorter. Um, kind of got long-winded here. Uh, towards the end of the year, we're gonna keep it short today. Go back to our regular kind of deal. But what's regular? We change it up like every week.
We change it. Yes, we change it up every single week.
Yeah.
Most of the time. Sometimes we don't change it because it kind of depends if we have something going on.
Yeah, sure. Sure. Yeah. Um, what'd you get for Christmas?
I
What did Santa Claus bring you?
I've got a really really cool national championship blanket that has all volleyball stuff on it.
All right, we'll put the picture up so people can see it. You're really proud of this blanket.
Yes, I
Now,
am.
who brought you this?
Santa.
So Santa Claus is real.
Yes.
Santa Claus comes to your house every year.
Yes. And on the list this year, he said, because he always writes me a letter every year, he said that my dad was naughty.
Oh, of course. Yeah. I don't know if you caught that. Haley's 33
Yes.
and Santa Claus is real. I dare you, I dare you to try to argue with her that he isn't. It's awesome. And something really cool too is with Ella and Weston right now. Their excitement about this and Santa Claus and the elves and everything, Elf on the Shelf. Uh, you get really excited for that too. And I
Mhm.
feel like, for the past few years, as we all get older, you kind of had this gap where you might have been the most excited person about Santa Claus coming to the house, but now you have two more people that get it and you can live it up with them.
Yes. And I don't mind.
You don't mind?
Uh-uh. Not at all.
So it's another thing that makes Haley who she is. It's awesome. It's so cool. We talk about pure joy. Here we go. Um, Yeah, so Santa Claus brings you this really cool blanket. Now, did something happen on New Year's Day
Yes.
that you would like to bring attention to?
Yes. My friend Adrian Morgan decided, because he likes Texas Longhorns, we don't. He decided to get Texas Longhorn smell all over my blanket.
Oh, now was this a legit Longhorn? Because we live in a place. There you go. There you go. We live in a place where we have legit Longhorns,
Yeah.
right? Like next door to you.
Yes. I meant to do
Is this
JT, not
so?
Longhorn.
Yeah. Was this legit Longhorn or was this University of Texas Longhorn?
The University of Texas Longhorn.
You know what they really like, Haley?
What?
They really like when you say Texas University. Really love it. So we're gonna start saying Texas University because we are unbiased show,
Yes.
right? Are you still trying to practice it, or are you trying to do the horns down?
Yeah.
Do it. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
There we go.
I did it right this time.
Yeah, there you go.
I
All right.
accidentally did WT the first time.
You'll have to answer for that later. All right.
Sorry, I didn't
So did
mean.
you get it clean? You cleaned it off? You got all the Longhorn stench off of it?
I think we didn't clean it, but I think all the stinkiness is off of it. Adrian.
Let it air out. Now people know Adrian now because he called into the show. Speaking of making changes, do you have a New Year's resolution?
Yes. Try your best and just try to lose the weight.
You're gonna try to lose some weight this year.
Yes.
Is this the first time you've ever had a resolution, a New Year's resolution?
I don't think so. I don't remember the last one.
You probably had a few. Maybe in school when they'd make you like write it out
Yeah.
as an
Probably.
assignment.
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah, makes sense. Um, I don't know that we're huge resolution people, but so yours is to lose weight.
Or try to anyway.
Try to lose weight. That's very important. Try, right? Even though, what do we always say? Don't try, just do it.
Yeah. Some people just give up, which I don't like that when people just give up.
Yeah, can't be doing that.
No.
Um, Speak a little louder into your mic.
I don't like it when people give up.
Okay. So what are some things you're gonna do to try to lose weight? Because we spend a lot of time with you, Haley. We need to know these things so that way we can help you.
Try to eat a little healthier and try to work out a little more.
Okay. So we can help with the eating healthier part. So probably no more Brahms on
Yeah.
Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Cut that out
For a while anyway.
for a while.
Just
What
for a
till
little.
like February?
Mm.
Hmm. I think that's a really good resolution, H, because you want to be healthy.
Yes.
I think this will help you be healthier. Do you want to know what mine is, or do you not care at all?
I don't mind. Tell me what yours is.
You don't seem interested.
I'm trying to unlock my phone again. Cause it. What's yours, JT?
I want to read more books.
That's really cool.
I want to read 5. I'm going to set a low goal of 5
Oh.
because you have to have a number to reach, right? Or else, I read one book and I'm done. Now, I used to read a lot, and then I started reading a ton for my job, and I kind of lost the um enjoyment part of it. So I like to read to learn. I love nonfiction. Um, so I'm gonna get back into it this year. I'm gonna read 5 new books this year, Haley. Read more.
That's cool. That's awesome.
Speaking of um numbers, we're 14 away. We're 14 away, 14 subscribers away from having to wear a Nacho Libre costume while recording. So share this with your friends and family because this is something you won't want to see. So maybe I should join in the health wagon. That way I'll look a little better. There's just no way to look good in a Nacho Libre costume. There's just not. It doesn't matter. You can be shredded and still not look good. Okay. Man, crazy. Okay. Healthier, lose weight,
Yes.
read 5 books.
Yes.
New Year's resolution. Love it. New year, new us, Haley.
Yes.
Okay. New year, new us. Speaking of books, story time is back. Do you have a tip of the week?
That's
By the way?
what that's what I've been trying to think of.
If you don't, that's fine.
I don't. I've
Well,
been trying to think of one, but nothing came up in my mind this week.
okay. Uh, Haley's tip of the week coming back. She's supposed to be working on those. So next week she is going to be ready to go. Tip of the week. All right. Let's get into story time. Chapter 5, I called Shotgun. Orientation packet. I thought this was great to kick off the new year. Yes, we're still going out of order. It's a great chapter to kick off your new year because why? Because you probably got some new things for Christmas,
Yes.
and you have to read the owner's manual or the instructions to put it together, right?
Right.
So it fits that. Chapter starts off. I worked for Cal Farley's Boys Ranch for little over 7 years. And when I started, I had to go to new employee orientation. Okay. So I walk in, and turns out I knew the person training me. I didn't know they worked there until that very moment. But Suzanne Wright, I had known her from Clarendon. Nanny knows her.
I know her a little bit.
Suzanne's in-laws were Nanny and Pawpaw's really good friends,
Isn't we
Doug
just
and Rosie.
we just saw Suzanne not too long ago at Snap Pack for Kids. She's been trying to come and help us with that.
Really?
Yeah. I think Shirley's been in one time, but she's gonna try come more often to help us out.
Hmm. I don't know that we're talking about the same person. So anyway, she hands me a binder of things that we're going to be going through for the rest of the week. Now, I don't know if it's changed, and I heard some grumblings that it had, and I'm very disappointed in this because I went through 3 weeks of training. The job that I had, I was not on the ranch working directly with kids, but I was working for the CEO, and he wanted me to know everything I could possibly know about Boys Ranch and its operation. And so I sat through 40 hours of new employee orientation. I sat through 40 hours of program home life training. And then there was a ranch training after that. And the binder they gave us was insane. And it made me think, wow, I've seen this before. And it was the first time that mom and dad went out of town and left us home alone. We were in high school. I was 16. You remember that?
No. I don't remember when I was 16.
Do you? Well, you're 14. Do you remember anything?
Not.
Like, how do you not remember? They were gone for a week, and it was just me and you in the house.
That was 14 years ago.
Longer. That was 20, almost 20 years ago, Haley. 20 years ago. So I forgive you. But in order for mom and dad to be able to go out of town a few months before, they asked, do you feel good about staying, like keeping your sister by yourself? And I thought, one thing about siblings, um, especially siblings of people with disability, we grow up super fast, and it's not good. It's not bad. It is what it is. Okay. But we take on a ton of responsibility, whether our parents want us to or ask us to or not. We take it on, feel like it's our responsibility, take care of Haley, and to help mom and dad out as much as possible. So, of course, I said yes. Um, and I was like, hey, let's just do it. So, mom sits down with me and she hands me a packet of information. On this packet is a list of every medication that Haley takes, the time that Haley takes it, every doctor that Haley has, direct numbers to those doctors should anything go wrong, and a whole list of other things that if she's doing, if she's having this pain, give her this. If she's doing, and so on. So I had the full Haley orientation right before mom and dad go on a cruise. Now, it's crazy to me too. This is our chance to just really rip them. Really rip mom and dad. They scheduled a cruise while we were in school and they knew they would not be able to bring us along. And not only did they go on vacation when they couldn't bring us, they went on vacation, a type of vacation where we couldn't even contact them.
Yeah, that was just wrong.
Are you over it yet? Well, yeah, you are. You don't even remember.
I'm pretty much over it. It's you that's not.
Well, yeah. I mean, you just lived Haley's life. I mean, nothing changed for you.
Nope.
But it made me realize like another example of um we try to make things normal and there's just a lot of things in our life that aren't. Uh the effort and the amount of information it takes for mom and dad to be able to go out and leave Haley with someone, especially at that time, was a big deal. And when other parents are taking vacations when their kids can't go, they're just, leaving them the key, uh, setting some ground rules, and that's it, right? So that is one major thing that makes our family quite a bit different. And you know, it's really cool because at 16, even though I'd been learning this lesson up until that point too, um, it it gave me options from the very start of my life that I could either choose to accept challenges or I could run away from it. Um, and I've never been one to run away from it. And that's not tooting my horn. That's not saying that I'm some great person because I'm not. Uh, it is purely because I grew up with Haley Thompson. And the option of running just wasn't there. It just wasn't there. And it's really hard to see Haley fight and see Haley live a life full of joy and hope and not want to do the same. So orientation packet's a really fun chapter. It's just hilarious because I can look throughout my life and say that was a pretty defining moment. And I can handle a lot of things. Because unfortunately we've been through a lot. Uh, and then even personally, I've made some big mistakes that there were choices I made, and I had to come back from those too.
Yeah.
Anything you'd like to add, Haley, to story time? You've been kind of quiet.
Mm. I was just let
What are you gonna do now?
go rest.
Probably a good call. The kids will be home any minute. And they'll be excited to see you.
Yeah. And then I'm going to go eat lunch with Monica and go bowling, I think.
Whoa, bold. Bowling?
I think so.
You better beat her. You can't lose to Monica in bowling. Hey, and don't let her. She does this to me. She says, it's for the kids. She puts up the bumpers. Don't let her use the bumpers.
I will try not
You
to.
cannot. Don't let her use the bumpers, H.
I will try not to.
Either tell her, either beat me legit or we can't play.
I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that because that'll be really rude.
Oh well. All right. First show of 2023.
Yeah.
End us in style, H.
Thank you for coming back to Haley's Weekly News. Please like, love, and subscribe and comment, and we'll see y'all guys next week.